Hello everyone. It's a beautiful day in Lira. Happy Heroes Day, everyone. I'm so excited for this day. I'm here with my brother, my friend, H.E Daniel, the guild president of Lira University, the Mighty Beacon. Uh, I'm really excited for today because H.E is a very, 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 I don't know how to say it, but he's a very great person. He's a very great person, and the session we're going to have is going to really be educative. I know that some of you out there who have plans of becoming the next guild president, he's first hand here. And I know there are also other things he's going to say out there to the fellow campusers, like I know campus isn't easy. Everyone knows that it isn't easy, but I know he has also had his ups and downs. We shall have this interactive session, and in the end, you'll get to know him better. I know some of you haven't even had time to meet him one-on-one, but through this, you're going to listen to his voice and feel his feel. And yeah, stay tuned. And by the end of this session, I promise you it's going to be life-changing for some of you. So with me, I'm Ogwang Innocent, and with me I have Chom. Thank you very much for accepting this invitation. I don't know, I want this to be interactive. Let's not like make it so formal.
Yeah, it's okay.
Let's just feel like we're just out there jazzing, like
It's fine.
Yeah. So like, I want to know more like about you. Like, tell us your story. Like, how's it been for you?
Yes, thank you very much. Allow me send greetings to our listeners outside there.
Yeah.
Allow me send the greetings to Beaconians. I love all of them. They are at my heart. And then my name is Ojom Daniel, a student of public health, year 2. A proud public health officer. Yeah, of course,
Wow,
you know.
public health.
Yeah, I'm a public health officer, and I love that profession.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so I come from Leptong district.
Okay.
That is all the way in the east. Yeah, in the east of the region.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, the other time we went for a bar in Leptong, took us almost like 2 hours, 2 or 1.
No. It cannot go beyond 2 hours.
Around an hour and something. We went that side, we had to pass through, use the Ureda Lumumba route, went inside, then I reached a point where there was no more network. And
No, Leptong is developed.
Yeah,
Leptong is developed,
yeah.
and Leptong has produced many great people.
Wow.
Yeah. So today, basically, allow me communicate to Beaconians. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for the Beaconians. They trusted me into power. They gave me that mantle of leadership. Yeah, I carry all the burdens and all the issues of the students on my head, and just know it is not an easy work.
Yeah, that has to be really tough.
It is not really easy. Yeah.
And I think if I were to tell someone, like, if you were to tell someone how it feels to be in your shoes, someone may think that you just see him walk here and there, but they don't actually know what it means to carry like the weight of the university on your shoulders. It's not that easy, not so?
Yeah, it is not easy because you see the things, most of the people know the guild president. I have ministers whom I work with, but the problem, students know only guild president. So in a day, I almost even receive more than 30 calls. You find this one has an issue, we have an issue with our lecturer, we have issue of water in our faculty, we have this, there is a hospital, government students. So it is not an easy work, though sometimes I always try to balance with academics, because the main purpose is why we are here is academics. So you should put academics first, though then you have now to balance it with leadership, because students have already entrusted you with their power. So you have to work for them. Basically, you have to work for them. Yeah. So you also have to give it time.
Yeah. True. So I know I think someone out there now wants me the next government should start now thinking of how to answer 30 calls in a day. One person with all of that, and then how to balance his books. But I know he has done it, and the next person can also do it. That's totally possible.
Now, I've gotten where you're moving. You know, some of us, sometimes we politicians, you have to see the future. You have to predict. Now, the advice I can give the next guild president, anyone outside there eyeing to be the next guild president, first of all, leadership does not begin maybe when they say we are going to hold elections, or when the roadmap comes out by the EC, by the Electoral Commission. Leadership begins the very first day you step into a society. For example, when you came to Lira University, the first day you stepped into Lira University, the first person you met, the first place where you have stayed, that is where your leadership begins from.
Wow.
Yeah, when now the EC comes out, they just come out like it's just like a proof. Yeah, but it begins the first day, the first person you meet. How you interact with that person predicts the future. So when you want to be the guild president, even right now you're already late. I can say you're already late if you're beginning to think about it right now. Yeah.
So yeah, I think everyone has gotten that leadership from the roots. You don't just jump onto the stem and then you want to climb up.
Yeah.
You really have to start from down. So I know there are also other things that you can talk about, like have you ever had a time when you were like, you had no idea what you were doing, you were just there like doing something and you're like, let me just do it for the sake of doing it, but you had no idea what you are doing? It may not be like university, it may have been primary, it may have been when you're still young. Have you ever had like that kind of time?
Yeah, it has ever happened to me. Yeah, I remember in my A level, I'm a model. Yeah, I'm a professional model. You know, the first time getting onto the runway, even me myself, I didn't understand myself. Because in the first competition, I had never modeled before people. But then I tried it one day, and then people are like, yeah, you're good at it. But I had never gone for any class of modeling. So my first time on stage, I didn't understand myself and I didn't know myself. I just found myself moving onto the runway and people were shouting there. But me, myself, I didn't know what was happening. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I emerged victorious and I was very happy. So that was the moment in year A level.
Wow. That thing where you do it without knowing what the outcome will be, but there's that saying that they say that sometimes you can't see your own talent, is the people around you can see what you can do. But then the next thing that I wanted to ask is I know there are some other things you do out of leadership and what. Maybe you have some hobbies. I don't know. Like me, I love watching movies. I don't know for you what you like doing, like when you're in your own free time. So the thing I wanted to ask you again is that if money wasn't an option, what is that thing you'd want to do every day? If money wasn't an option, you just wake up in the morning and say, I want a PS5. I want to play games all day. Next day again, I want to go hike Mountain Everest. Next day again, you say I want to go hike. What is that you would want to do?
Yes, out of leadership, I'm a basketball player.
Wow.
And I am so passionate about it.
Yeah.
Actually, if money wasn't an option, I think I would opt for basketball because it reached a time. I had a girlfriend, but I remember I even used to put basketball. Ahead of my girlfriend. So I love basketball so much. I think if I had that opportunity to play it every day, that is what I would do.
Wow, basketball. Wow. That's really interesting. Me, I don't know. I think I'll just be flying every day. So the other thing I just want to ask is like, if looking at yourself right now, like what advice would you give to your younger self before, if like now you've reached at this point, like what advice would you have given your younger self that was like because you know yourself when you are still young? What advice would you have given yourself, like don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. I know in life it's all about the mistakes that makes us grow. But if you want it to be perfect, what advice would you give your younger self? Maybe, I don't know, some people back then, maybe they did drugs. Now they are big. Now they would have given their younger self an advice that don't do drugs. This is what it's going to do to you. I say that kind of advice. I know there are also other people down there who also have. I hear there's a very big disease. They say that we are born sick. I think, but the fact is that we are born in a sick society. Everyone is sick. You see people smiling, people happy, but deep down there's anxiety. There's a lot of phobia killing people. I think. So I don't know what advice is there that you would give your younger self. Maybe it would even be an advice to other younger people out there.
Oh, of course, when you're a child, I am someone who loved playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I was still in my primary, I used to play a lot. Yeah, I used to have fun with my friends, and sometimes I even forgot about books. They used to tell us my school motto was education is the key, but we only used to speak it, but we could not practice it. You go to school. I remember I was among the people who used to go out of school just to play only.
Yeah.
So I never took much of my time into books, and then that thing I went with it to secondary. So that made me spoil my O level a bit. Yeah, and I regret that time. I wish I knew at that time. I wish I knew the value of education at that time. I think by now I would even be beyond where I am right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but it is because of that childish, play and
I understand.
yeah. So we used to see our friends going to school. For us, we will branch on the way and you begin playing. You have those friends.
Yeah.
Of course, those they used to call them bad cliques.
Exactly.
Yeah, they used to call them bad cliques.
Mm.
So we used to play a lot, and I think that is the advice I would give to myself. Yeah, those young kids who are outside there, advise them to read hard if education is the key. And then one thing that I would also like to advise our elders, more so like in my former school, education is the key, but I didn't even know the interpretation.
The interpretation.
Yeah, you just know it
You
by
just know
English that
education
is the
the
key.
key.
Yeah, but we never took our time to interpret these things and maybe go deep into it. Yeah, but right now, if given chance to go back, I think I would give it more time and
Yeah.
forget about that.
Yeah. So I think that is it. So the last thing I just wanted to ask is now, I know there has to be like some resource, some material, or someone in your life who has really been influential, like to till this moment. Maybe there's a book you have read, there is someone in your life who has really motivated you to keep moving, and what is that quote that has really kept you like moving until this day? That quote that you love so much, and who's that person who has been so influential in your life? Or like me, it's my mom. And Heroes Day, since it's Heroes Day, I think my mom is my hero. I don't know for you. So, and what is like, are there books that you have read that you can tell other people or advise other people to read, and just that?
Yes, I think, yeah, as you said, like your hero is your mom. I think to everyone,
Yeah.
if you ask them, most of the people they will tell you their moms, and me basically, I think I would also say my mom.
Wow.
Yeah, because I am someone who grew up with my mom since time immemorial when I was still young. Yeah, I grew up with my mom. My dad is there though, he's always for work. So I've been nurtured by my mom. So she's my hero. Yeah.
Wow.
I call her my hero. And then when it comes to books, though I'm not a good reader, yeah, but at least I've read books. There is a book that I read that actually changed my life, and it changed my mind and my way of thinking. There is this book, Poor Dad, Rich Dad.
Poor Dad, Rich
Yeah,
Dad.
by
Wow.
this American writer. Is it American writer? Yeah. Poor Dad, Rich Dad. And then I've also read series of books. I've read I've read, there is this book, it's by Shakespeare. I'm trying Williams Shakespeare.
William Shakespeare.
Yeah, I love reading his books. Yeah, but then the person who has always motivated me in politics is Professor Lumumba.
Wow.
He's also one of my heroes.
Wow.
Yeah, he's my role model, and he's still alive. He's a very good man. There is one thing that I like about him. He's always preaching about. He's always preaching about political hygiene. Yeah, I like that man. He's my hero.
Wow.
Yeah.
I actually wish one day, if God willing, he gets a chance to listen to this, you'll, I don't know, the kind of joy you'll have on his face. You will see his face at that time. You saying that he's your hero. That's
You
really
know,
nice.
if there are people I wanted to meet in this world and listen to them, like, when you're listening live,
Yeah.
when you're listening, it's Professor Lumumba. Sometimes I watch his videos and I think maybe it is just a movie. Yeah, but the guy is true.
There was one, I don't know if it was him. There was a video I watched where it was like, if you see men, if you see men like going high, or I don't know, if falling down, you don't laugh at them. You actually have to ask them what happened, so that you also learn that when you're going up, you know that you already go for one and for armed. I don't know if it was him, but
Yeah,
I think
that was Professor Lumumba.
wow,
Yeah, I remember there is one of his videos where he advises Africans that, whites have been telling us that we should think within the box or we think out of the box, but this is a man who came up and is like, they have been telling us, let's think maybe within the box or think outside the box, but who knows this box? There is no box, so we should just think without the box.
Without the box.
Yeah, we should learn to think without the box.
Okay.
Yeah, we shouldn't limit ourselves like saying let's think or outside the box or let's think within the box, because if you're to look for this box, first of all, literally this box does not exist. So we should just think without the box. Yeah, so most of my things, before I do anything, I first think, but not thinking maybe within the box or thinking outside the box, but I've learned to think without the box.
Wow, think without the box. I love that part. So I think this is it for today. We are going to wrap up the show at this point. I don't know if you have any social media handles, Twitter, Instagram, or your number if you want people to reach out to you. I don't know if it's fine with you. You can say it out, your Twitter or Instagram or Facebook handle, so that if someone wants to reach out to you, they can reach out to you. It's fine. You can say it out, since you accepted to take part in this show. I know it's not easy. You're up and down, but at least you squeezed your time to accept this invitation. So I also want to extend my gratitude to say those who want to reach out to you, those maybe want to talk to you to extend more and get to know you more, you can leave your handles. I think you're going to tell them, and that's it for the show. We got to end with that.
Yes, I'm on Twitter. Yeah, it is at Daniel Ojom. Yeah, Daniel Ojom. And then Facebook, I have Facebook, Dan Huxley Hava. Yeah, that's my Facebook name. And then WhatsApp, I have a WhatsApp number. Okay. I don't know whether I can read it out.
Yeah, you can read it out.
It's 07850 38252. Yeah, that's WhatsApp. And then I'm also on Instagram, and I think those are the social media handles I have.
Okay.
And then on my email, maybe you can find me at danielojom23@gmail.com.
Okay, danielojom23@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Daniel, for this. Thank you very much. And this is the end. I don't know, maybe another time we shall meet again and have more sessions like this. Thank you very much.
It's okay. Thank you very much too. Have a nice day.